Blog Talk Radio. Hello, guys. I'm writer, author, and producer Evon Latrail. Guys and dolls, as always, thank you guys so much for tuning into my show. And guys and dolls, remember, if you would like to be a guest on my show, or if you would like for me to be a guest on your show, or if you just have a show idea, guys, feel free to contact me, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, at Evon Latrail. And guys, remember, if you would like to be a guest on my show and call in live, the number here is 914-205-5432. Again, that number is 914-205-5432. And the next few shows that I have coming up, most of those shows will be interviews. I have a part 2 for anyone who have heard the last show that I did, interview with the inmate, part 2. That's coming up soon, so within the next few days. Also, I just have like a lot of people scheduled for a interview. And also, guys and dolls, whenever you get a chance, go ahead and check out Alice Rose. Alice Rose is a singer and songwriter. You guys can check her out on alicerose.production. Again, that's alicerose.production. Go ahead and check her out. And also, if you are looking for a business that sells games and music, check out musicallygamed.com. That's musicallygamed.com. Okay, so today's topic is first date. So someone asked me if I can do a topic. They sent out an email to the podcast, and they want to know if I can do a topic on first date. So I'm not sure if this person is over or under 18 because they didn't leave really any information. So because of that, I will definitely try to watch my language. And remember, a first date doesn't always mean that this person this is their first date ever. It could be, their first date with a new person. So they just want some tips and ideas on a first date, and hopefully, I give it to you good enough and you are okay with that. But so one important thing to remember when dating someone for the first time, you only have one time to make a first impression. So remember that, guys. You only have one time to make a first impression. You don't have 2 times. You don't have 3 times. There's only one time for a first impression. I'm not saying that the second, third, or fourth, or the fifth may, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't mean that it's going to be better or worse than the first time, but you have one time to make a first impression. It's not called a second impression or a third impression. It's a first impression. You only have one time for that. So let that sink in when you are dating someone for the first time. You want to be yourself. Oh, my gosh, that's very important, to be yourself. And the reason why that's important, because when you're dating someone and it's like you have so many good things to say about this person and so many great thoughts about this person, but in the beginning, a lot of people are so phony, and then later on, the real you come out. So that's very important, to be yourself, because you can be this nice person, and then later on, oh my gosh, like, I'm dating the devil. So you just really want to be yourself, and if you do have some issues, oh my gosh, then maybe you should not be dating. Now, the truth is, sometimes people are really good people to begin with, and sometimes buttons can be pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, and then they can bring out another side of you. So sometimes it's not the real you that's coming out. It's that they pushed you to another level that you never expected to be on. So, just you just want to, just really, 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 think about that, about who you're dating, and you want to be real with yourself about who you are when you are getting to know someone. But like I said, if you are messed up in the head and have all kind of issues, make sure you work on yourself. So that's why I said, if you have any issues, you want to work on yourself. Like, no one is perfect. That's one thing that we should remember. You're never going to meet the perfect person, and you're never going to be the perfect person. Like, everybody have certain things, but if you are just majorly messed up in the head, screwed up in the head, and have all kind of issues, work on yourself first. Work on yourself before getting involved with someone. So that's really important. It's so important. Make sure you're not getting involved with a crazy person. Communicate and do your homework. You don't want to date a child molester, a rapist, or a killer, and these people should already be in jail in the first place, but it's possible that they just haven't gotten caught yet, but you don't want to be the one to catch them in the act. So hopefully you're not dating a person like that. But it is important to do your research on a person, to, check out their criminal background. Their criminal background is important. Now, if someone have did something years ago, depending on what it is, and if it's years ago, like I said, everybody, everyone have did things, but like I said, it's just important what type of things that they have done. So the criminal history is very important. Don't get involved with a stalker, and don't be a stalker. So now, researching someone's criminal history, like I said, that is important. But you have to remember that researching their history, their criminal history, and stalking, two different things. So if you like, oh yeah, hey, I got to know who I'm dealing with. Okay, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. Yeah, you want to look up their background, but you just don't want to be obsessed when with just looking this person up. Anyone who is just obsessed with looking me up online, me personally, like if someone was to tell me that they looked me up or, whatever, oh my gosh, that's just so disturbing. Like, if you have to do your homework on me, okay, that's one thing. But if you're just obsessed with, everything about me, then no. Because certain things I should be able to tell you. You get what I'm saying? Like, but people, people are crazy. If you want to find out about me, let me tell you about me. Like, okay, me, I'm not going to just bring anyone around my family. So I don't need someone looking me up and then, like, trying to find out, who I'm related to and this and that. Like, oh, my gosh. Like, let me introduce you to my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't need anybody knowing all about me, everything about me, but make sure that I'm not crazy. Now, hey, I welcome that. Make sure that I don't have a criminal history and, that I'm not a stalker, because I'm definitely not a stalker. That's why I said don't date a stalker, and definitely don't be a stalker. Nothing is cute or cool about being a stalker. It's very disturbing. Like, no way. No. But okay, so once you find out the person is cool, then you proceed to the first date. Okay, so um, find out what you guys have in common. Focus on fun, having fun, having fun, having fun. Oh my gosh. Communication is so important. Like, oh my gosh. Like, communication is so important in any kind of relationship. So remember that. Oh my gosh. It's really important because people cannot read minds. So if you don't like something, say something. That's why it's very important to communicate. So you may not like a certain type of restaurant. You may not like a certain area. Just, communicate. Just even with the small things, you definitely want to communicate. You don't want to keep things bottled up, especially in the beginning, because if you don't say much in the beginning, then you're not going to say anything later on. So communication is very important. It can just be something so small as like, okay, for like me personally, I hate shooting pool. Oh my gosh. Like I hate pool. Like I've been on I think let me see, maybe 2 dates in the past where I was at the pool hall, but never again. Now, if it's a pool table and it's a bowling alley, that's one thing. Now, if you want to shoot pool, okay, that's fine. I'm not shooting pool, and I don't want to be somewhere where it's just a pool table because I want to do something else. I like eating, yeah, so I want to eat something good, but I don't know the pool for me. The pool room is like, oh my gosh, it's like the world has ended. I really hate it. So that's why I said it's very important to definitely communicate about, certain things like that. And, there may be people that may be listening right now like, oh, my gosh, she's so crazy. I love shooting pool. But that's why it's very important to find out what you guys have in common. So, you can do those things. And it don't always have to be, the movies and dinner, like things that people always do in the beginning. Try something different. Go to the spa, go to the mall and, just something different, a museum. But it don't always have to start out as dinner in a movie because dinner in a movie is just like always, 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 always. Try something different. Think outside the box. Do something different. And don't have sex. Oh my gosh, do not have sex on a first date. And for anyone who's listening, if you did have sex on a first date, this is no offense to you, but just wait. Like, yeah, in the beginning, like when you have those conversations with someone in the beginning, like, of course, yes, you are thinking about it like, oh my gosh, like I'm thinking about it like, yes, you have my mind stimulated. Yes, on the first date, I want to know. The second date, I still want to know. The third date, yeah, I'm curious, but just save it. Just save it for, just for a minute. Always keep it exciting, but definitely try to hold out as best you can. As best you can, because like I said, like me, oh my gosh, I can't date a boring person. Like, and then yeah, you're going to want to talk about sex. So, but you talk about it, you want to find out what you like about it, but at the same time, you still just want to wait. So just kind of, just keep that part. Oh my gosh, my time is running out. My time is running out, but yeah, because I'm getting a beep in my ear that I have to wrap it up. So yeah, you want to keep it spicy. You definitely want to talk about it. You want to you want somebody that enjoy it like you, because like who doesn't like it? Who doesn't want to talk about it? But just don't do that on the first date. Try even if you wait to the second date, but just don't do it on the first date. Guys and dolls, oh my gosh, my time is it's wrapping up. So like it's winding down. I mean, and I totally have to go. Oh my gosh, guys, just so much great things that I don't even have enough time. Like I'm on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, so I have to go. Have a great one, guys. Love you. And don't kiss and tell. Don't kiss and tell, guys, on the first date. Don't save it. All right. Later.